Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Fiesta. I'm here with Amy Mutispaugh and JoAnna Gilkey, and they kind of run the infant swim resource here in Northeast Oklahoma or the Tulsa area. And water safety is so important to us at Fiesta. I wanted to just take a minute to kind of visit with them about how they got this started in this, why it's so important to them, and why it's near and dear to them. So I think we probably need to start with Amy's story. Amy, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with Infant Swim Resource.
Mhm. I'm Amy Mutispaugh, and 2018, my family and I, my three kids, we went to a pool party in South Owasso. And there, towards the end of the party, my 4-year-old son Evan fatally drowned in a in-ground hot tub. And it was just a moment of me thinking he was in a shallow zone and trying to reach out to a new mom who hadn't had a lot of conversation. And by my divided supervision, he went face down and drowned. And so after a few months of processing that devastation, we found out about the ISR instructor, JoAnna Gilkey. She had reached out to our children's school to offer discounted lessons on behalf of what happened with Evan. And we decided to reach out to her and enroll our daughter Ruby, who was 5 at the time. And she graciously was able to scholarship our family as, recompense for Evan. And after 6 weeks of Ruby training with her, she went from just sinking to owning the whole pool. And so I thought it was amazing. It was a healing experience. I couldn't believe that I had never heard of her. So many had not. So I asked her if she wanted to be in the media. Did you want to go in the newspaper? Do you want to do some news reports with me? Let's get the word out about you. And so she said yes. And we've just been trying to tell everybody about the program ever since, so that hopefully their families can avoid the experience that our family has been through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hi, I'm JoAnna Gilkey. I am the instructor and owner of ISR of Tulsa. And I began teaching ISR I went to training in 2018. I signed up in 2017. My daughter did ISR back in 2013. And she was 2 years old, and she was jumping off diving boards and swimming the length of the pool. And I was so impressed with what she was able to accomplish. I was just amazed that a child could learn. And we happened to have a fatal drowning in the area she was actually in lessons when it happened. And I just remember following that page, following that mom, and thinking, oh my goodness, I wish she would have known. I wish she would have been in lessons too, because it could have been prevented. She could have saved herself. And I just always had this pull in my heart. I feel like it was from the Lord to follow this journey. I had a job. I was working from home. I had it made, and I thought, why do I want to, go take on this other responsibility, this other journey? But I went ahead and I finally followed through with it, and I've never looked back. I mean, just being able to hear my child fell in the pool this weekend and they were able to save themselves just never gets old. Every time I see a child skilled, I will go, I will get so excited, and the parents look at me like, are you surprised this worked? And I'm like, every child, it's just such a blessing to be able to have this as my job, to come out and try to make differences in people's lives, and try to maybe save someone, by giving them a skill set and having them enjoy the water. If they're 2-year-olds that can swim, love the water. They love to go, they love to do that. And they love to swim long term because they can never remember a time when they could not swim, So, so I'm really blessed to be able to have this as my job, and meet so many families in the area, and feel like you're making a difference.